Good pressure by Jay. You got like 2 mortars, slow pushing it and making sure you got enough pop for the remaining units. That's a lot of Tatars, actually. Oh no. That's a lot of Tatars. To be honest, Mihawk is doing a good job, though. What's up, boys and girls? How you all doing? Here we are with the first game of the series between Mihawk and the Armless bot. This is their chance to get out of the loser bracket. And game 1 is gonna be on Deccan. We got Fluffy playing as Mexico and Jay as French. A very nice combination, if I'm being honest. You always love to have a fair trade with France as Mexico, so you can save your cars. So we'll see how the build order gonna be. I guess we can go with double speed, actually. Amazing. The food was amazing. Thanks to you. And still, neither of them have picked their deck yet. Ah, okay. So MPLs have already selected the deck. A very standard deck, I guess. Nothing too fancy or special about it, considering the fact that Team Native Warrior is banned. I guess the card is just fine. Like, he replaced the artillery damage, but I guess, like, even so, I guess, I'm trying to think what other card would be better instead of this, because with these natives, you will... Oh god, there's even Sufi. Like, Sufi and Bhakti combination is very... sorry. Very deadly and cav heavy. So, like, these 3 cards... Oh, sorry. These 4 cards gonna make them super tanky. And, well, very strong as well. So, having artillery damage won't be doing you any favor. Probably it would be way better to go for Infinite Horon or Northwest Passage or Stone Mason even. That would be a better choice instead of this. But we'll see. I mean, this will come handy if your opponent is making too many halberdiers and you have like a stack of 5 or 6 Warsar, then that will be useful. So the deck, as I've said, is very standard, nothing too fancy about it. Infinite Gendarme, all the team cards are there, combat cards are there. H2 Plantation is missing, that's usually what is happening. And considering the fact that this is going to be on Deccan, you will definitely need a lot of food, so you don't want to miss any food card. I guess you can get away with missing 1 point card on Deccan with France. Because, like, on top of that, you'll get 10% eco on here, and also plus 8 CDB from the Sufi, so... Your eco gonna be fucking amazing. You will not have any sort of eco issues. And as for Mihawk, going with Russia... Wait, this is a standard deck, really? Dual Engineering School... not really... Sorry, Dual Fencing School, not really a big fan of it. Not really sure why he has that. Probably would be the best to go for something else. Also, the fact that going for the Streetlight Horde are also not really a big fan of that. But it seemed like he's building his... He built his deck mainly around the Streetlights. Also got the Church card. Another card that is, I would say, somewhat useless. Like, when you're against Mexico, you do want to play with the fort. You don't want to face Mexico in a heads-up. Like, the more you try to heads up with Mexico, the harder it will be for you. It's gonna be quite nasty. But yeah, other than that, you got Slovenia, so it's gonna be useful against the Chinarcos. Extra damage on the project. Let's check Jay's deck. Ooh, interesting. Going with Team Sawmill. That's 10% wood gather rate and 5% gather yield. That's an interesting card to have. Hold on a second. Oh no! Oh god. Like, on deck hunt with France, you don't want to miss the Royal Embassy. Like, Ancient Regime with France, like, having the Bourbon units in this map is very necessary, I would say. Like, you can definitely feel the difference. So, like, this deck is a nice, good combination with Mexico, but you could have had this one removed and had Ancient Regime on top of that. But other than that, everything else is standard. The deck is looking good. As for Fluffy, he's going with the livestock booming finally. Seemed like he went a bit greedy and went built all of the saloon. I'm not really sure what is the idea behind having textile mill when you don't have a single coin card. You might as well not have that and go for an all-in. Because, like, there is no point having 25% gather rate when you don't have a single coin card. So yeah, he's going with the wood booming. And wait, he sent this? They're already at the build line. Okay. I thought he sent it. So yeah, he sent the card that enables the filibusters to gather from the gold mine. It does help with the boom, but I'm not really a big fan of it. And okay, so you did go with water cruise. Interesting. You didn't go with the fort combat. I guess it's good. It's probably the best option in terms of the forts, especially against Russia, because this one will help you to deal with the Russian splits, because the forts will have a long range and they will shoot the Russian buildings and forts if they are to go up. Yeah, this is an interesting choice. Like, if Russia splits you and you have the fort combat card, that will be somewhat useless because you constantly have to go left and right. And it will be very hard to get it. Oh god, I hope they don't do livestock claiming. I don't think so. I'm just sending one batch, which is allowed as the tournament rules. Okay, already maxed on livestock, maxed on Hacienda. Okay, that's good. I mean, the sustain is very nice, actually. Is the wood upgraded? Yeah. The sustain is good. As long as you trade good with this build, your coin will be okay. But you need a very big bank of coin, which, well, the wood trade does provide that. So it does also have the Soldado overpop, so we'll see if we'll use that in the right way or not. Oh, there we go. This is also another thing. I guess I've said this like a lot of time, but what is the idea behind having the mills rotated in a right position. Like, you can't just build it like this, like parallel to each other. Because, like, when you build it like this, you can fit the buildings way easier. So it would be way easier to fit buildings and position the buildings. Like, I guess, yeah, there's no more houses that they can build. But as an example for an arsenal, like, you can build it here, but when you want to build next to it, it's going to be somewhat edgy. While as if they are in the main position, when you get them close to each other, they'll automatically stick to each other. So it's like saving time. It's an old school Nila trick to decrease villager getting stuck. What, like this? I don't think so. I mean, it's the same as this. This one is the same as this. It's just like the position is different. Used to rotate them. I see. Alright, the cliff is not closed fully. Let's see at which point Fluffy gonna trade. I mean, that 10% eco boost and also the villager, extra villager limit is helping him a lot with the boom, though. And he's having a very good boom right now. Like, that's 10 extra vills, 10% wood from France, 10% wood from Sufi. Everything is just stacking so nicely. And also, you get the goats from the Sufi as well. The economy gonna be amazing. That's what I heard. Oh, okay. Alright, all artillery upgrades are getting done. Chinako upgrade. You should be trading now. It's gonna be very edgy if he trades later on. Also, one more thing. I'm not sure why he's using vills to build the wall and base. Yeah, this one you should use one or two filibuster to make the base, because your vills have more efficient gather rate on the resources. So you might as well just use them and use the filibusters that have lower res per second to build buildings. So technically his boom could have been way higher than this. Okay, he already made the trade. Just getting the infantry upgrades. I believe that was wait, what is this? Imperial Charos, Imperial Mortar. Okay.
What is your command?
Let's check this scouting. Ooh, that's a nice scouting actually. That's a good scouting by them. Satisfied. Oh, uh-oh, Fluffy, you're a bit over the half map. Hold on a second. Okay, that's over the half map. Let's see if he will use the vills. I mean, he's chopping it as well. Let's go with the normal speed. Not the best scouting by Team Billhawk. Alright, the fight is about to start. Oh god, these 3 vills are idle. Since I don't know when. Okay, he did pull them back. Wait, he didn't use the Soldado Overpop. I guess he didn't have the card? Yeah. What's the point of having it then? It's somewhat of a waste. Jay is doing a very nice job actually. Dealing with the start fight very nicely. Already got the... You can use the Grens actually to siege at this point. You can siege the buildings. Wait, why is he using Grens to siege the horse? Sorry, the Wolverine. Oh, it seems like Russia is pushing in. Jay is... Oh no! Oh god, Jay doesn't have the training speed. Oh no, this is disastrous. This is disastrous. Like, if he was against a Russian player who was aggressive, this was already over for Jay. Like, he would completely lose this location and then he would have been forced to defend here. And you don't want Russia to turtle on you. Probably we wouldn't be able to place the flag. Oh, Floppy. You greedy bastard. How you doing, Dizal? Oh, we got some skirms going there. Nothing is happening, really. Jay is doing a good job actually in terms of the pressure. Finally, the training speed came in. I feel there's still... Wait, why is he training there? He's trying to control here? Probably. Okay. Jay is maintaining the pressure. Oh god, look at those elephants. They're gonna get amazing value. Let's check the resources. Oh god, Ampilis is under pop as hell. Jay is doing a good job, but he got 4 cards to send. He needs to send those cards ASAP. Here we go. Units are still pushing in. Good pressure by Jay. You got like 2 mortars, slow pushing in and making sure you got enough pop for the remaining units. That's a lot of Tatars, actually. Oh no. That's a lot of Tatars. To be honest, Mihawk is doing a good job, though. Like, he's maintaining the ground, like, at least at this point. But then at the same time, Fluffy didn't have the training speed, so that gave him a lot of ground. Oh god. Like, whenever I see a player doesn't send team range infantry at the start, it just triggers me. Like, why? Why would you not send it? Alright, the walls are going down. Can easily snipe the native as well. 5 pulls coming in. Oh god, wait, the fort is not upgraded? What the? Fluffy, what have you been doing other than booming? What is this? Okay. He's maintaining the mortars, actually. I mean, this is a good spot to place the mortars, but when you see your opponent is having buildings there that he can flank you, it's way better to just go on the other side and try to focus there. Meanwhile, 4 mortars coming in. We should try to deny the fort ASAP. The native at the Bhakti is denied. So Jay should be in a very nice spot right now. He should be able to dominate actually. Oh, there's one Cossack running in. To be honest, these Tatars with Slovenia are so strong. I mean, he's not putting them on melee, but if you put them on melee against Charos, they will eat them. Because they will get extra splash, so they can kill heavy cavalry very fast. Like, the idea is there, but the execution is not there. Fluffy is having a very nice sustain. Empilis is still healthy. Mihawk is also healthy. No way. No way he's just sending that. Oh god. Did he send this before this? Someone slapped me. Why would you do that? God. Disaster. Alright, the middle is dealt with. Nothing is really happening in the middle. Seems like Fluffy's trying to apply a bit of pressure. Well, map pressure. Trying to wall them off. Jay has... Oh, wait. Wait, you didn't secure the net? To be honest, like, at this position, Jay should be trying to push from this position, so he will make sure the native is fully under control. At the same time, it's way easier to push from this direction. Meanwhile, Fluffy is trying to make few buildings there. Has he sent the... Yeah, he did send the fort guard. Well, I mean, there is no point sending this guard because the fort is not in the full potential. Like, the fort is not fully upgraded, so that's why it's somewhat useless. I have a feeling he's missing training suite from the church. I don't know why. I feel those units should be training faster. Oh, no, he's not. Well, never mind. Wait, that's a lot of skirm. A lot of skirm without this. No, not this. Oh, God. Why do people love to make me suffer by watching their gameplay? Like, what is this hard order? Wow. This card should be before this card because this one gives you charge attack. It helps more. To be honest, Mihawk is doing a decent job. Not the best, but decent job. A lot of Tatars, though. Oh, France is going middle for some reason. I don't know why. Like, he's getting pushed in, but this is not the time to go to the side. Units are killing. That's nice. You got 2 mortars trying to maintain the pressure into the flank base. See a mortar here? Not yet. Oh, just 1. At this point, when you have too many native, you can add more mortars so you can push faster. Like, you don't want to give your opponent time to react and gain the tempo. Nice. The Sufi is also getting denied. There we go. Sufi is down. More walls coming in from Jay. Gendarmes are coming in. Not enough anti-cavs to defend the mortars and the skirms. Gendarmes should be able to make a nice cleanup there. Here we go to the side. Still 1 mortar by Jay in the corner. You should add more mortars. Meanwhile, that's a lot of cavalry. You should just use the gendarmes to body block. As long as you body block the other genre, you should be fine. Because the gendarmes do splash as well, so you can kill your opponent gendarmes with your own one. I'm surprised he still hasn't sent this. And like, you can queue the card and then make spam from all your barracks the saltadors, and as soon as they come out, they will turn into soldado. Just about timing. And since you have the card, you might as well use it. It seems like Fluffy is pushing in. There we go. Not really sure why he's sieging those walls. You should try to focus on this. Also, this mortar should be hitting this blockhouse ASAP. This is looking good. 2 mortars on the outside. They should try to walk a bit closer. 1 more mortar shot and the wall is down. They can go in now. Surprised Jay is not clicking with the war elephants to go in. That's a lot of skirm in the flank side. Like 1 pack of gendarme would be more than enough to deal with them. You send 5 gendarmes on top of them, they will melt them. Meanwhile, look at the war elephants. You're eating them. They're getting slaughtered. The flag is replaced. Should try to rebuild the fort a bit closer. That is a bit far. But considering you have the fort range guard, you want to build it as aggressive as possible so you can deny your opponent. And also you can use the forts to siege the wall. There we go, the gendarmes are dealt with. The war elephants are melting everything. There we go, the horse art is killed. There is no mortar just yet. Let's see if he's queuing one. No, still no mortar. Here comes GG. Is that gonna be a wrap for game number 1? They're still in the game. And that's the resign for Ampilis. I suppose Billhawk will be resigning very soon as well. And that's gonna be a wrap for game number 1. That was pure domination, to be honest. Very nice KD for Fluffy and Jay. I mean, Fluffy is expected to have a positive KD against Russia. Mexican units trade way better than Russian units. Let's check the score. Got 227k with Russia with church card. 234k with Mexico with the Baja build. That's a good boom, but then you have to consider he had extra wheels and, well, it's Deccan. A lot of factors are there. And Jay got 245k and Pillis got 262k. Wait, what? Wait, did he give back enough? Wait, Jay got 246. He got 261k. Wait, what? How on earth? Did he actually boom higher? Wait, did he give back enough res? Yeah, he did. What the? Yeah, they should have done better. Yeah, like considering the disaster that Fluffy was doing at the start, it could have been way better for Russia to go more aggressive, but he didn't. But yeah, he would have had a chance. He had Blood Brother? No, he didn't. No, he didn't have Blood Brother. He just boomed normally. But I guess that should be normal because with... Oh wait, this... Oh god, Fluffy didn't give back Jay his food either for the sheep. What a bastard. Alright, that was a nice one. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Make sure to watch the other game of the series as well. Until the next video, catch you guys later.